Back, everybody, back in the kitchen with Karen Dostor from the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, and we are making some nice hearty winter salads with things that you might not think about making salads with. Karen, we're doing something with butternut squash.
Butternut squash, that's one of my favorite squashes, and this actually we're going to roast it in little cubes, and that's going to be the base of our salad. And what's also going to go in here are some figs, okay, to provide some fruitiness and as well as some actual hardiness to it. And the cheese we're featuring is Wisconsin Gorgonzola cheese.
Okay, so go ahead. I'm going to let you deal with that squash a little bit.
All right. And so I just wanted to show you how you actually can dice a butternut squash. When you have one, you want to take off both ends.
Okay.
And that will give you like a base.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why we're doing that. But then you also want to slice it where the it starts to get narrow there. So you have two parts there.
Okay.
And then you see this one, you cut it in half, and you're going to take out those seeds, as well as peel it too.
So pretty though.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
And this part doesn't have the seeds in it. And just to show you, it is a thick skin. You do want to take the peel off.
Okay.
Okay. So using a sharp knife to get that off there. You can also use a vegetable peeler. Is the way you do that. So. So this is just to give you an example.
So that's kind of the hardest part of the recipe is dealing with the squash.
You know what? You can also buy some of it already pre-diced.
They do,
but it's more expensive.
Yes,
so
but
that
it's
is
new. It's nice. They already have it fresh, raw, peeled for you in the grocery store. So,
right, exactly.
All right, so here it is, all chunked up.
Right, and so we have a whole butternut squash that's chunked up, and then Amy, you want to drizzle that with a couple tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay, and notice we've got the pan lined with foil, so we don't have to.
And I have one of those nonstick foils, or you can use parchment paper.
Okay.
That's something else, but definitely you want to make sure that you have some kind of layer on there.
Okay, so this is our wonderful copper olive oil, so we're going to drizzle it with that.
And then a little bit, you can put some salt on too.
And I'm just going to toss it around to make sure that the oil covers everything. And then when you roast it, what's the oven temperature?
400 degrees.
Okay.
And you want to do it for about 45 minutes or till the pieces are fork tender.
Okay.
So it might be a little less depending upon your oven, but you do want to have them nice and roasted and golden brown.
Okay, so olive oil, salt and pepper, and then into the oven, 400 for about 45 minutes, you said.
Right, that's right.
All right, so here we have some that's already done.
There you
And
go.
it looks gorgeous. What a pretty color.
And that's just going to go into a bowl.
Okay.
Now I did want to mention at the beginning what we're going to use here. The dressing on this is a balsamic vinegar that's been reduced.
Okay.
And so we're going to actually take a cup of balsamic vinegar and keep it on really low heat.
Okay.
And reduce it. And a lot of chefs do this. If you ever heard of like a reduction of balsamic vinegar,
yes,
it makes it a little bit thicker, a little bit more rich in flavor, and it's perfect for the pairing of all these flavors in here.
You keep an eye on it though.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
So you don't want it to burn.
And it's just evaporating is what's happening, and so just really low heat.
Okay.
You're not going to boil it. All
now
right.
this salad, do you want to serve this warm?
A warm salad.
Okay, so I like that idea too on a cold day like today.
Right.
Sometimes a
that.
cold salad doesn't cut it.
But I will tell you, if you don't finish it all and refrigerate it, it tastes pretty good the next day too, even
good
cold.
to know.
But
good to know.
It is meant to be warm. Now I'm also dicing up, or I should say into quarters, some dried figs, which you can find in the produce section of your grocery store. It just depends upon what kind of store, where it is. Sometimes you find it in the dried fruit section of your grocery store too. And figs are really actually very good for you. They're high in fiber. So this is, again, goes with that theme of eating healthy, but this is a rich and hearty salad. Okay, so we have a half a cup of the dried figs you're going to add there.
Okay.
And then we have about 4 ounces, 2/3 of a cup of Wisconsin Gorgonzola cheese.
Ooh.
And you can tell Gorgonzola cheese because it has like blue veins in it. You could find in the grocery store the creamy. You don't want the creamy. You want the kind that can be crumbled and a little bit firmer. That works better in this salad.
Okay.
Okay. And then really we're just about ready to plate it. You can put, serve. We can put some of this on here.
Okay.
And then we're going to drizzle it with our balsamic reduction, which I've already have there in the plate.
I was thinking if you didn't like or couldn't find figs, dried cranberries would also work,
or dates.
Or cranberries or dates.
Yeah,
and
that
then
would be fine too.
Drizzle of.
So then we'll put a little drizzle of the reduced, like that.
And you can see it kind of coats the spoon a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a little bit thicker.
And you don't need much.
Yeah, let's put a little bit here more. Yeah, what you don't want to do is take this whole pan and mix it in with that the big bowl, because then it's going to turn
Too
everything
much,
brown.
too
You
much.
just want to have
And
a
little
bit.
pumpkin seed on top?
And then I have some toasted
Yum.
pumpkin seeds.
Wow, that looks amazing. We'll put the salad recipe on our website. Karen, great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Happy New Year.
All
We'll be
right.
back.